YouTube, welcome to yet another episode of the Wednesday Waffle, and we've had yet another amazing day. Look at little Liz, just...
Oh, I am in the shop.
Yeah, so, you know, for those of you that have been watching the YouTube channel on Catch Up, thank you. Please do give that like and subscribe button a little massage. And now, let's get into it. So, good evening, TikTok. Good evening, Instagram. What a bloody marvellous week we've had yet again. Things are on the up. And behind me here, I have the very first, from the first production run of the Falklands smock. It is a DPM wax smock. I mean, look at that, YouTube. Wowza. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty bloody smart, isn't it? So, couple of features about it. Same as our normal wax smocks, and then inside you've got the numbered label, and on this it says the Falkland, a tribute to the men who served in the Falklands conflicts when wax jackets were relied upon and DPM was the pattern worn by British soldiers. Heritage respected, modernised by Lockwood. That's my last name. I'm Jacob. Good to meet you. So we're going to be launching that properly. You can get them online at the moment. And we're launching it at the Great British Shooting Show this weekend. So very, very exciting times. So what has been going on? What is the Wednesday Waffle if this is your first time here? So it's the point of the week where I talk about what has happened from Thursday last week to this Wednesday. What are the P2P, please? If you just let me know what P2P means, Matthew Ramp, I shall let you know. Any other questions? I've missed them so far, so please do retype.
Point, no?
No, that's P2P, not PTP. Pit-to-pit measurements. Matthew, send me a message, and after this we can talk. And good evening, Scott, and I can go through that with you without getting the bloody size chart up. Yeah, I'd be here all night if that makes sense. So questions like that, just ping them on me in a private message, and I'll get back to you. So yeah, and I've forgotten where I am. But yeah, so we will be at the Great British Shooting Show this weekend, so very excited about that. Just picked these up today and then went to the NEC at Birmingham and got set up, so that was pretty bloody amazing, and we're very exciting. Evening order, man, I look forward to getting my hands on it. If you ordered that today, we've just printed off your label and it'll be getting sent off tomorrow to arrive with you on Friday, so look forward to that. So what's happened? So last Thursday we had our launch event at Huntingdon, where we were the title sponsors. Will you have the red and blue polo shirts at the show? So because we're sharing it with a couple of other brands, we don't really have the space, so we're going to be going heavy with the Olive Sherpa Gilets and the Falkland smocks, which, I mean, you know, we haven't even had a day with them out yet, and a massive chunk of them have already sold. So we had a launch event at Huntingdon last week, which was the sort of launch event of our show season this year. And what better way to do it than in true Lockwood style with a massive bloody bang. Excuse me. My mum got to present one of the prizes to Nikki Henderson, and my fiance got to present a prize to Jamie Snowden. Both racehorse trainers, and yeah, just bloody amazing. Unfortunately, the trainer I sponsored didn't have any runners there, but that is by the by. It was a really bloody good event. The family absolutely loved it. We got to speak to a lot of race fans, which is exactly the type of people that we're you know, that benefit from our clothing. Not just race fans, but you know, just a segment of the type of people. Which gilet is warmer, the lambswool or the Sherpa? By far the Suffolk lamb's wool, but the Sherpa is definitely a better day-to-day because it is machine washable. Yeah, and because, you know, race fans, jump racing fans, particularly out all winter, you know, the hardcore ones that really like the racing, they want to look good, but they want to stay dry and warm. Welcome to Lockwood Premium British Smocks. That is exactly what we're here for. So that was really nice. Friday, I can't even remember what I did Friday. I think we got prepared, ready to go.
I went to work, you guys.
Yeah. So I turned around all the stock, sorted out the back of the van. 5 new messages, sorry. Yeah. Turned around the van and then got ready to go to Warwick on Saturday, where Billy Abrahamian, the sponsor, the trainer that I sponsor, had his first runner with Lockwood branded rugs, and going out, I was spotted on TV in the background with my camera, like, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, so you know, what we learned about Huntingdon, it absolutely hammered it down, and some of the Sherpa gilets got wet at the side. I mean, they're dried off and they're fine, but we're very much keeping them at the side now, because I think, you know, even though they look perfectly fine, they've been rained on. So I wouldn't want to buy something brand new if I knew that it'd been rained on. So we looked at our events over the weekend and we were like, right, you know what, we're going to have to cancel that one because it's going to hammer it down, and then we'll just take a day for ourselves, because we've just been going full throttle for months and months now. So we went to Warwick Races, watched Gavin Sheehan going out for the first time with Lockwood branding on, and that was flipping amazing. And then yeah, that was, and then Sunday we were meant to be at Lark Hill, but again it was hammering it down because it has rained every single day in England this year, well, in the UK this year. Good for business, some might say. Yeah, so we had just a day to just reset, relax, charge the batteries, which was very much needed. And then Monday, as always, as I say on the Wednesday Waffle, look at that. I did all my admin jobs, got onto the laptop, did all the boring stuff I absolutely hate, although I am getting slightly better each week, maybe 0.3% better, and then every couple of weeks I get a couple of percent bad. But anyway, yes. And then Tuesday...
No, you forgot a great thing on Monday.
What happened Monday?
Meeting.
Oh God, yeah, flipping heck, yeah. I'm gonna get it in the neck for this later. We went to go meet the vicar that's marrying us.
And the other meeting?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say too much about that. Just,
okay.
Yeah. Some secret squirrel. Will you bet any of the other point-to-point Badbury ring? Yes, I think there's one coming up in a few weeks' time or in the next month or so, and we're going to be there for that. I think it's like the Countryside Alliance, maybe. So here's a quick question. How much is your lucky penny worth? So it's a silver £2 coin. And the current price of silver, I think, it shot up, didn't it, over the weekend? So it's a 1 ounce silver Britannia. I think they're about 75, 80 quid or something like that at the moment. So that's how much it's worth, but to me it is priceless. I'd never give this away. Ooh, marriage, I hope we get an invite. Unfortunately, because of the realities of self-funding a business, funds are tight, so it's immediate family only. I mean, I'm not even sure if I'm going to have a best man. Well, I am going to have a best man, but the main one is in the army still, and he's probably going to be in Sweden. Another one is, well, they're all just going to be in Sweden. So don't want to drop that when it's priceless. Exactly. Although I do drop it quite frequently. I mean, look at the bloody state of it. So yeah. And then before the meeting with the vicar, I had a meeting with an organisation that want to use Lockwood to, when are you out the army? I'm on resettlement leave now, user 73639273. I'm on resettlement leave now. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. We burns it, mate. Lucky I was married with my wife, 3 kids, and best mate and his buns, best day ever. Yeah, no name. I mean, that is it. You know, just small little thing. Went through training with you back in 2012. Bloody hell! What is your what section were you in, and what regiment are you? So yes, we had a meeting with a countryside association, shall we say, that want us to supply their gilets and smocks, potentially. Their current supplier is McEwen. Oi, 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 stay away from them cages, pal. I actually invented a game, in fact, say no more. Anyway, but yeah, so if that goes off, that will be massive for us. But again, they are currently supplied by Schofel and I think Fortis. And they are clearly big guns, which if they get wind that we... Davy Wales knows exactly what I'm talking about with that game. But yeah, if they got wind of it, then they'd probably do their best to just cut their prices to almost zero, and you know, price me out of it. Glad to see you doing well and all the best in the future. Cheers, Mickey, mate. It was McLovin, your nickname, wasn't it? We saved money on a wedding by having a very early wedding, married at 11. What? Married at 11? Oh, right. Not 11 years old, 11 o'clock in the morning. That's basically what we're going to be doing, Lucy, to be totally honest with you. But then also, we need £5 grand. But yeah. And then Tuesday, is that today? No, that was yesterday. So basically Tuesday I was running around following my tail. We had orders flying out the door. I was back and forward to the unit sorting stuff out. The garage door was knackered, so what we would be using that stuff for is having to move up into the storage unit and then getting ready for today. And then today we went to I keep saying we. I went to the NEC at Birmingham. Sort of just scoped out the area, looked at how we're going to sort stuff out, how we're going to put everything out, and we have just bloody, I can't flipping wait for it, to be honest with you. And then I went to the factory and picked up the first order of the Falkland smocks, which I have a feeling these are probably going to be our most popular product. I don't know why, I've just got a feeling. I got a feeling. Oh, that this smock is gonna be so popular. Anyway, was great. Only feed people who would feed you, but main thing is it's the two of you. Yeah, exactly, Lucy. You know, I mean, we're gonna put it off, and you know, until we had the money to do something proper. And then someone said, look, why don't you just have something small, blah blah blah. And I said to Ruth, what do you want to do? And she says, I just want to get married to you, didn't you?
No, you should remember that.
Yeah. But so yeah, so that's what we're doing. But no, and then looking forward, so that's the week in a nutshell. Looking forward, we've got the Great British Shooting Show this weekend. Orders will be slower over the weekend. Basically, just getting there. You said TQ. So basically, your last day to order and get a guaranteed like next day delivery is probably tonight or before 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then I'll be at a guaranteed delivery till by Friday. After that, it'll be delivery by Tuesday, I would say, at the very latest. So yeah, that is this week in a nutshell. Things are finally picking up. Well, they have been for the last 6 weeks. It's been amazing. I put a video out earlier. Well, in fact, it'll be going out tomorrow. I've been stood in the factory picking up this first order of the Falklands, and just sort of saying today was this morning I was able to pay myself back. Finally, I mean, it's only 1% of what the company actually owes me, but it's still a massive step for us. I'm finally able to put myself to the front of the queue of you know, people that the company owes money to, and I've been at the back of that queue right from the start, and as more people join the queue, I just kept getting pushed to the back. So it's been a big pressure on me, you know, couple of months, well, you know, last month, for about the last 6 months, when I get paid, over £1,000 has gone out straight away to interest alone, £1,000. It's like the banks, you know, they ought to be bloody ashamed of themselves, but that is life. It's set up like that, so it's very difficult to get going, because otherwise everyone would be doing it, wouldn't they? But that's how it is. But I've managed to get through it now, and I've managed to finally start paying myself back, which is, oh God, we celebrated and had a takeaway tonight for £30. So yeah, that's that. That's the Wednesday Waffle. Things are getting good, and you know, it feels good to come on here and actually have some good news, because it's been like up and downs. But the last couple of months, well, the last few months of the year were tough. 26, 27 will be your year. Yeah. Oh, honestly, I've not known attention like this. No. It's my phone all day is busy. So it's a very nice problem to have. Oh, and I got these new glasses, did I tell you? No, I didn't, did I? Got these new glasses. You can do a thing with Vision Express and pay for your 2 lots of glasses and all the top frames and everything over 2 years, and then you have a free eye test, and then they get you. They've got me on the line basically, but £17 a month. Winner, chicken dinner. Good night, God bless, and as always, God save the king. So YouTube, I know that I never look directly to you when I'm doing this, but thank you for catching up on the Wednesday Waffle. This camera is so much better, isn't it? It's like you can see how pretty I am. Please do subscribe. Please do ping a little comment in. It helps feed that Google algorithm and helps us just grow. So thank you. Good night. God bless. And as always, God save the king.